Whoa, 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 what's this? What's this? That's for a jingle. What jungle?
Top of the morning to you. How are you this morning? Are you alright? Good morning, how are you? Right, so this is a bit of an update on the eBay situation because a few people have been asking about how I've been getting on with this GoPro scenario. So, the GoPro has been a little bit faulty in my opinion, okay? So it won't hold charge at all for more than, say, I don't know, maybe like 15-20 minutes. Now, for someone who's selling it as new, that's not on. I know they're not great, as I've said, but they should be holding more charge than that. You know, I'm not that silly. The guy said it was new slash other. He'd only sold it. He'd only, opened the packaging to test the GoPro. I find that hard to believe because then why would you then go and throw the packaging away? It was all very vague, you know, since the dispute has been open. Long story short, eBay make you wait 8 days before, you know, you've got to contact the seller. This is just in case anyone, you know, has got issues with eBay or potentially has issues, just to let you know what happens. So, 8 days they give you. You've got to contact the seller and try and come up with a resolution between you both. I done that 8 days ago. He was just point blank refusing to refund me. He said no guarantee, no refunds accepted. That's it. That's done. I've stated that in the past. But my argument is that's fair enough. But when something's faulty that you're selling, surely that's null and void. You know, you can't just sell faulty goods on eBay. So, as of this morning, the 29th, eBay will step in for you. So that means if there's no resolution, you press eBay, step in for me, and then they contact the seller, and then they get back to you in 48 hours. But the good news is, I'd done that this morning at about 6 a.m. I get up really early. It wasn't just for that. I'd done that about 6 a.m. this morning, and within literally 8 minutes, they got back to me saying, look, we've looked over your details, and the case has gone in your favour, so you will be refunded upon receipt of sending the GoPro back. So that's good news anyway. You know, it's been a long 8 days. Now, in all seriousness, people can't get away with that. You know, he's known that his GoPro's been on the way out. He's probably had it a year and a half, 2 years or whatever, and he's thought, right, get rid of this, get the new GoPro, 200 quid, you know, or whatever he wants to pay for it, but get a good chunk of money off it by selling it to some loser who doesn't know anything about them. Thank you for anyone who's commented about the SD card. I understand that, I get that now after a bit of research, but it was the charge that was the main issue anyway. The SD card wasn't that much of an issue. Once you reformat it, it's fine. But I will get one of the GoPro accredited SD cards from now on the list on the website, just to be careful. Yeah, so anyway, it's just a quick eBay update. It's all worked out well in the end. I've ordered the GoPro Hero, which is the entry level model. This is the one I got was the Session 5. The reason why I've decided to go for that is because I won't be using the GoPro very much at all. I'll be using it, you know, rainy days when it's wet, maybe the odd POV, but I think I'll be happy. I got the GoPro Hero with the 2-inch screen for £117. For what I'm using it for, it's 1080p, 60 frames per second. That's more or less the same as the Session, but the Session brand new is £200. So I'll link the website below where I ordered mine from, and I'll give you a full review when I get it. It should be here today. It was meant to be here yesterday, and it wasn't, and it should be here today. And I'm still waiting on the Canon, the G7X. That should have been here on Friday, but that's going to another address, so I don't know. I'll have to look into that one as well. But I will let you know. There'll be quite a lot of uploads next week about, you know, different things, different openings, unboxings. Yeah, so Have a lovely weekend, whatever you're up to. Just a quick update, and if you're going to a park, have a fantastic time. I'm not, sadly. I've got loads on this weekend, like family stuff, you know, parties and gatherings and stuff. So, yeah. Oh, I've got an audition as well. I've got an audition for a voiceover job for a computer game. So, I've got a face for voiceover and radio. So, oh, stop it! I have. Right, I'm gonna go because I'm rambling. Take care. See you soon. To that.
Stop! That's better. Civilised.